Let's go to Nairobi, Elite 16 road to BAL. Let's look at Dar City, Beira, and Bravehearts. Dar City took their latest win against Matero Magic from Zambia, 85-78, a game they controlled for most of the night. Deng delivered again, 29 points, 12 rebounds, and perfect at the line. Solo dictated the tempo. Putney extended momentum, and Zuza kept the scoring balanced. And when you look closely, Dar City's trend continued to show themselves. Right? Let's look at trend number one. Dar City, they win with pace, with defensive energy, and with instant transition pressure. Anytime they get a stop, they run. Okay? Trend number two, their biggest scoring runs always comes from defensive sequences, a rebound, an outlet, and the game starts tilting in their favor. Trend number three, Deng remains the stabilizer. When things get tight, he's the one who settles the team. Okay, let's go. Trend number four. Putney is the momentum extender. The trail threes, the run-outs, the swing plays. He gives them that extra gear. Trend number five. The Hasheem Thabeet effect. When Thabeet is on the floor, Dar City's rim protection sharpens, and the paint becomes a tougher place to operate. But when he sits, or when he's not in rhythm, Dar City naturally shifts into a faster pace, heavy style. In the Matero game, with Thabeet playing around 13 minutes, Matero scored 46 points in the paint. So the trade-off is clear. Less rim protection, more speed. They can overwhelm teams with tempo, but they become more vulnerable inside. Now let's shift to the Bravehearts against Beira matchup. Beira won that game 78-66. In this specific matchup, Bravehearts faced challenges with downhill pressure, transition scoring, and physical presence in the front court. Beira, even with the win, showed moments where they could use more physicality around the perimeter and a secondary interior option behind their primary bigs. And this is where Sisqo becomes extremely valuable. Oh, you're probably thinking, why is this guy talking about Sisqo? Well, yeah, Beira and Bravehearts tried to recruit Sisqo to play for Elite 16, but you're not allowed to play for one team and then play for another team. FIBA rules. Even though he played for the Dolphins, but prior to that, he played for Stain Warriors. But I think FIBA does not recognize when you play in your own league, meaning in your country. So it's only when you come out of you make it out your country. You make it out your country. Does that make sense? I don't even know if that makes sense. But you understand what I'm saying. Once you make it and then stop playing against other teams from other countries, I think that's when Road to BAL actually begins for them. I see it differently. If you see it differently like I do, well, you and I are confused right now. So Sisqo is about, 6'9", and he plays both forward and center, depending on the matchup and depending on how he feels, I guess. Sisqo was the best center in the Zone 5 tournament. Now, based on his numbers, he gave Stain Warriors high starter level minutes, elite rebounding for a big, nearly 9 per game, physical finishing around the rim, defensive disruption, and the mobility to run the floor like a smaller player. These aren't opinions. These are not my opinions. This is actual production. Okay, Bravehearts needed a mobile, physical interior presence, someone who rebounds, protects space, and provides force inside. Beira could benefit from a second downhill finisher, a strong defender who can battle bigger bodies, and a big who runs with their transition style. Sisqo fits both roles. A mobile big 6'9" interior player who rebounds, switches defensively, finishes with force, and elevates the physicality of any lineup it joins. And that's why, based on the games we've seen, both teams made strong moves to try to sign him for the Elite 16.